Hello friends, welcome to EduTap. I welcome you all in the rapid session of general awareness and we'll be discussing the most important current affair of 31st May and 1st June 2021. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel and join our Telegram channel for the free data and the notification of our session. We are providing you daily exam booster of general awareness, ESI current affair report and indices friends. Superstar of the session are Anjali, Anuraja, Veshik Nair, Amit Ram, Ganesh, Narendra Naidu, Arpita Pandey, Subhajyoti Malik and Neelesh Suryavanshi who have given the right answer to the homework question below my video. And thank you so much friends for replying over there. So question number 1 says, Dash has been appointed as the chairman of Magma FinCorp. So right answer to this question is friends, Adar Punewala has been appointed as the chairman of Magma FinCorp. Now some links and connection friends. Adar Punewala is the CEO of your Serum Institute of India. Now Serum Institute of India is a vaccine producer company. Okay, they produce vaccines. And if you remember friends that RBI has opened a liquidity tap of 50,000 crore rupees. And under this liquidity tap of 50,000 crore, your Bank of Baroda became the first public sector bank to provide 500 crore rupees to Serum Institute of India for the production of vaccines. I hope you remember all these links. So friends, Mumbai-based non-banking financial company, your Magma FinCorp Limited has appointed Adar Punewala as its chairman and he is the CEO of Serum Institute of India. Headquarters of Serum Institute of India are in Pune, friends. Other appointments also took place here like Mr. Abhay Bhutada has been appointed as the managing director and Vijay Deshwal has been appointed as the CEO of Magma FinCorp. Question number 2 says, RBI has cancelled the license of which of the following banks? So the right answer is friends, Shivajirao Bhosle Sehkari Bank license has been cancelled by RBI. Okay, now as you all know that recently RBI has appointed Josh J. Katur as its executive director, T. Ravi Shankar as the fourth deputy governor and he will be replacing B.P. Kanungo. Keep linking and keep revising all these things. Okay, and in the previous video friends, we have discussed that RBI has imposed a penalty of 10 rupees 10 crore on your HDFC bank as irregularities were found in the auto loan book. So keep linking, keep revising. So what the news says friends that RBI has cancelled Shivaji Rao Bhosle Sahakari Bank's license friends as RBI says that the lender does not have adequate capital and earnings. Now with this cancellation of Shivaji Rao Bhosle Sahakari Bank friends and Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation Act 1961 will set in motion and under this DICGC Act 1961 friends every depositor will receive a deposit insurance of 5 lakh rupees. Suppose I am a depositor in a bank and by any of some reasons that bank license has been cancelled. So according to this CGC Act 1961, I will be provided an insurance of 5 lakh rupees. I hope friends this thing is clear. So question number 3 says, who among the following has been appointed as the chairperson of National Human Rights Commission? Now headquarters of National Human Rights Commission are in New Delhi friends. And your option number A is the right answer. Arun Kumar Mishra has been appointed as the chairperson of National Human Rights Commission. Now Narendra Batra is given in the option and I hope you all remember that Narendra Batra has been recently elected as the president of your International Hockey Federation. Now International Hockey Federation's headquarters are in Switzerland and was found on 7th of January 1924 in Paris, France. Now, France and India's bilateral exercise named Varuna friends and it took place recently in April in your Arabian Sea. If we talk about Josh J. Katur, that Josh J. Katur has been appointed as the executive director of RBI. Okay. If I talk about BVR Subramaniam, in the previous video we have discussed that he is appointed as the commerce secretary. If we talk about Subodh Kumar Jaiswal, that this is also a recent appointment friends that Subodh Kumar Jaiswal has been elected as the director of CBI. I hope you all remember all these recent appointments. Okay. So friends, your former Supreme Court judge, your Arun Kumar Mishra, has been appointed as the chairperson of National Human Rights Commission. Headquarters are in New Delhi. Okay, and friends, other members like Chief Justice of Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir High Court, Mahesh Mittal Kumar, and your Director of Intelligence Bureau, Rajiv Kumar, has also been appointed as the members of your National Human Rights Commission. So next is question number 4. Which of the following space agency is planning to send its first mobile robot to moon in late 2023 in search of ice and other resources on and below the lunar surface? So the right answer to this question is option number C, that is NASA, friends. Okay, now Roscosmos is the space agency of Russia. Friends, Russia's capital is Moscow and St. Petersburg. India-Russia bilateral exercise named Indra. And friends, Russia became the first country to launch the first batch of 17,000 doses of coronavirus for animals. I hope this is clear. CNS is the space agency of France, friends. India-France bilateral exercise Varuna 2021 took place in Arabian Sea. I hope this is also done. If I talk about JAXA is the space agency of Japan, friends, and CNSA is the space agency of China. Now, Russia and China are again in option, and you all know that Russia and China are together building the world biggest nuclear power plant in two Chinese cities. Four big nuclear power plants will be set up. I hope friends all these things are clear. Let's discuss what the news says. So friends, your NASA, okay, part of its Artemis program is planning to send the first mobile robot, friends, in on moon, friends, okay, in late 2023. Remember this. So friends, why this robot will be sent on moon? This robot will basically search of ice and other resources which are present on the lunar on and below the lunar surface. That is the surface of the earth. Now the name of this robot will be Viper. Remember this name also. Viper's full form is Volatile Investing Polar Exploration Rover. I hope friends this is clear. So let's move forward and see what question number 5 says. Dash has successfully tested India's first privately developed Hall effect thruster, and the right answer is your Bellatrix Aerospace. Now friends, Boeing is present here in the option, and we can relate one thing that Boeing has sent an emergency aid of $10 billion to India, okay, to fight against the second war of coronavirus. I hope friends this is clear to you. So remember about Boeing also. Now let's say what the news says. Space technology startup, friends, Bellatrix Aerospace has successfully tested, friends, India's first privately developed Hall electric thruster. Now what is this Hall effect thruster? Now Hall effect thruster, friends, is an electric propulsion engine. It is an engine for microsatellite, small satellite which weighs about 50 to 500 kilograms. Okay, so friends, it is a thruster basically for the it is a thruster that is an engine for small satellites which weighs from 50 to 500 kilogram. This thruster will be ready commercially by use at the end of 2021, friends. And Ballistic has also announced that they have completed this ground test with ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, and a European Space Agency, where at the lab of Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. Now friends, ISRO is present here. Now we revise one or two things with ISRO, that the chairman of ISRO is Dr. K. Sivan, point number 1. Point number 2 is headquarters of ISRO are in Bangalore. Remember this also can be asked in your examinations. So let's move forward and see what the next question says. Which of the following country has hosted the meeting of foreign ministers of BRICS nation on COVID-19 pandemic situation and the need for strengthening and reforming the multilateral system? Now Russia, China, South Africa, India and Brazil are given in option. Now what is this BRICS? Friends, BRICS is an acronym coined to associate, okay, to associate major five economies. Which are these major five economies? That are Russia, China, South Africa, India, and your Brazil. So the right answer to this question is option number D, that is India. Now India has hosted the meeting for foreign ministers of BRICS. And friends, in the previous video also, previous video, if I remember, related to BRICS, we have discussed one news. Okay, let me know what was that. Till then, we'll revise this, friends. India has hosted the meeting, okay, for the BRICS nation, friends. Now, all the foreign ministers of this BRICS nation participated in the meeting, and they have discussed their views on their COVID-19 pandemic, which is going on, situations, that how to handle the situation now, and they have decided or discussed about the need of strengthening and reforming the multilateral system, friends. Okay, and the ways to enhance, how they will enhance the countering terrorism. This was the agenda of the meeting basically, and theme and approach for India's BRICS chairship was, friends, BRICS at the rate 15, intra-BRICS cooperation for community consolidation and consensus. Friends, now this is important. The themes, every theme which is given in the theme of any meeting or theme of any day is important for your examination. I hope, friends, this is clear. So your question number 7 says, which of the following institute has developed unique detector fake buster to detect imposters attending a virtual conference? And the right answer to this question is your IIT Ropar. That is, friends, option number 1. Now, friends, wait for a second and see in option number B, IIT Guwahati is given. And we have discussed something about IIT Guwahati, that IIT Guwahati has recently launched a smart window. Friends, I hope you remember this. In the previous video, we have done that IIT Guwahati has launched a smart window which will control the climate changes. I hope this is clear. So, friends, IIT Ropar was the right answer. The your Indian Institute of Technology in Punjab, that is IIT Ropar, has announced that the institute, they with Institute of Australia, that is Monash University, together they have developed a unique detector that named Fake Buster. Now, what is this Fake Buster? Friends, Fake Buster is basically a deep fakes detection tool. This tool will this tool will detect that the person who are attending a video conference, okay, or any conference, are eligible for to attending that video conference or not, or some fake persons are also attending that conference. This will be done by this tool named Fake Buster. Now, friends, the Fake Buster, the tool for video conferencing scenarios, was presented in 26th International Conference on Intelligent Use Interface in USA, April 2021. I hope, friends, the previous news was clear. So, friends, Paul Sculpture passed away. He was the former prime minister of which of the following countries? Okay, so the Paul Sculpture, you have passed away, friends, and he was the former prime minister of Denmark. Option number A is the right answer. Now, friends, Syria is present here, and I hope you remember something with Syria. I hope you remember that, friends, Basr al Assad has been re-elected as the prime minister of, as the president of Syria. Sorry, he has been re-elected as the president of Syria, and he has been re-elected as the president of Syria for the fourth time, which we have discussed in the previous video. And now, friends, we will talk about your Denmark. Your friends, the Poul Schlüter, Denmark's prime minister from 1982 to 1993, friends, have passed away. The capital of Denmark is Copenhagen, and the currency is Danish krone. And now, friends, here is your Denmark. I hope you can see this dark brown part. This is your Denmark. Done. Now, Denmark, friends, is surrounded with your North Sea and your Baltic Sea. Okay, remember this also. The question can be asked in your examination, that Denmark is surrounded with which of the following seas. So it has been surrounded with North Sea and your Baltic Sea. And the capital of Denmark is Copenhagen. So remember about this capital also. I hope, friends, this is clear. So let's move forward and see what question number 9 says. World Milk Day is observed on 1st of June every year. Friends, what is the theme for 2021? So the theme for World Milk Day, which observed on 1st June, was sustainability in the dairy sector, along with empowering the environment, nutrition, and socio-economic. Now friends, themes are really very very important. World Milk Day is observed on 1st of June every year. The day is observed by Food and Agriculture Organization, and we have discussed about Food and Agriculture Organization, that Food and Agriculture Organization headquarters are in Rome. I hope friends you remember Rome, Italy. Okay, United Nations. And friends, theme of 2021 World Milk Day was sustainability in the dairy sector along with empowering the environment, nutrition and socio-economic. I know the theme is very big. No? You might be thinking that how to learn such a big theme. If you will read and revise this 2 to 3 times, obviously you will be able to learn and retain this big theme also till your examination. The aim, why this World Milk Day is celebrated, the aim is to make people aware about the importance of milk and dairy product friends. They are very very nutritious and important for us. So your question number 10 says World No Tobacco Day is observed globally on dash 23rd May, 22nd May, 26th May, 28th May, 27th May or 31st May. So the right answer is option number E friends, that is 31st May. So 31st May your World No Tobacco Day is observed. So remember this date, that is 31st May, can be asked in your examination. Now the theme for World No Tobacco Day was friends commit to quit. Okay, as you all know, why the day is celebrated. As you all know that tobacco is obviously injurious for our health. Like tobacco is present in your cigarette, or in Hindi you call it sutta, right? So it is present in your cigarette or sutta. So it is very injurious for health, and we should not, have this tobacco obviously and reduce the use of tobacco. That's why this day is being celebrated. I hope you this all these things are clear to you friends. So the time for revision test. RBI has imposed a monetary penalty of rupees 10 crore on which of the following banks? So here the name of the bank you have to tell. And the links related to this bank. Obviously related to this bank I have taught you many things friends. You have to link each and everything related to this bank and let me know in the homework question, that let me know in the homework below my video, that what are the links related to this bank. Okay, for irregularities found in the auto loan book. And Dash has received an international ENI award 2021 for research into renewable energy sources and your energy storage. So friends, with this, thank you so much, thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please hit the like button and see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.